deck, wet fingers, sex with singers, totally jet set the zinger.
Pesky clinger, next to linger in lingerie made by Ann Taylor. Handstand a standard Camaro with Santana.
Banana peel slipping, I feel women in menopause.
Handle these sickens, I'm Glock clicking with cheddar ball.
Trampoline dick and I'm real sick and I'm better off.
Kennedy tripping, I wanna become a senator.
Off stance in transit, titties out, booties up. Trying to find a way to see that everybody poops enough.
Who the fuck been moving up on Julia with Rufio? And I will take it to all of you with bayonets and Uzi guns. What?
Something was touching me, hoping someone that wanna suck me under the fucking sea. What?
Sucking it fucking D. Do you wanna do it? She said, bumblebee.
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 Rolling like a tumbleweed.
Tummy bee.
Tumbling.
I think that I'm hungry.
Grilled cheese.
Honey D.
Tell your mama what it be.
I just wanna take this time to say what's up to Scummy T.
Suffering.
Succotash.
Kick you in a fucking ass.
Buffering.
Suck a dick. Terrible connection.
Dial up.
Pile on.
Entering the fire zone.
Call me on a xylophone.
Put a brand new style on.
Pimp it out. This is it. Pimp it out. This is it. This is it.
This is it, everybody. Welcome back to a very special edition of the Weed Cap. Very, very special edition. What is going on here, everybody? Give me 1 second. Here we go. We're trying something new this evening, folks. We are going back to doing some live shows.
That's right.
Highly requested from the listenership. Now, we have made the jump from YouTube to Twitch. Strictly because I want to feel more online. You know what I mean?
Also, YouTube was like messing with our streams. Kept saying that we had a weak stream, but we don't.
Yeah, we have very strong streams around here.
Yeah.
It kept saying like your stream is unhealthy. And I'm constantly analyzing my stream. I know if my stream needs work. I could stream through a newspaper.
You're constantly analyzing mine too.
Oh, you got to know where your stream's at. That's the name of the game. You need to know where you stand stream wise. Now that's just good personal practice.
Common.
Everybody should do that. Our stream was fine. YouTube tried to hit us with a little BS. We made the jump to Twitch.
That's right.
Now we're here on Twitch. We're live. We're shucking. We're jiving. We feel very shucking and jiving. We're very happy to be here. I'm shucking. I've got these oysters here beside me.
Corn.
I've got corn. I've got oysters. We're shucking.
We're shucking tonight.
And then I'm jiving. And
well, I know what a jive is.
Yeah. You're a jive ass turkey. So you should know exactly. You are like, you open a Webster's, you flip to J, you have to find J-I. And then you're like, J-I, what else is J-I? Jizz. Then you go up a little bit and you find jive ass turkey and there's a picture of you.
I don't even know what a jive ass turkey is.
Well, you wouldn't because you're not street like me, you know?
Oh, yeah. Well, you're a jive ass white boy.
No, that's not how that works. No, because I'm not really like historically, and we can speak.
You're white.
I am white, yes.
I am white.
Yeah, but I think I've got a little bit more street cred than you.
I don't believe that.
Of course you got to believe it because
I don't.
Well, here's the deal. I can name way more rappers than you.
What does that have to do with street cred? It's about how you're in the streets, not about the rappers.
That's not true at all because when they're in the streets, they're just talking about rappers or they're rapping. So
I don't think that.
It's the street
in the
cred.
club.
The street cred is built entirely on being in the culture.
What?
The rap culture.
You're not in the rap culture.
Oh, really? Who's your favorite rapper? Let's do this real quick. Who's your favorite rapper? Are you going to say Drake?
No, I don't really
with his big
have
11-inch penis? Go ahead. That he can wave.
It has nothing to do with his penis.
Yeah, okay. So
I don't like him because he's a pedo.
Okay, so who's your favorite rapper?
Probably, if I had to pick, I would go with Mac Miller.
Oh, my God.
Is that okay?
You pick...
Or Action Bronson. Two white people.
Once again, we're talking...
It's fucked up. That's the style.
We're talking about rapping for street cred, and just to be clear...
Okay, what about Logic?
That answer is still half wrong.
Okay, hold on. No, I take it all back. If I had to pick one, Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
You got me drinking these natural lights.
Yeah, you got to drink the natural lights for a live show. I couldn't disagree more. As a matter of fact, I'm going to come out and just say this. I hate Kendrick Lamar. You couldn't have picked a worse, because this is the thing about Kendrick Lamar is that he bends words to make them rhyme.
He does, but that's part of the thing.
And no, that's what's retarded about him.
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's like a renowned writer.
No, he's not. Oh,
he is. He's won awards for like.
He's a renowned writer. I'm gonna do my stuff. I'm gonna do my stuff.
That's not what he's won awards.
I'm gonna do my
stuff.
stuff.
That was a diss track.
He's gonna do his stuff on him.
Yeah, he's gonna dance.
I've done my stuff on a couple people, and let me tell you, it's not something to brag about. You got to do your stuff in private.
I know where you like to do your stuff.
You don't fucking come out and go, I'm gonna do my stuff. That's so stupid. And then people are acting like he's a poet.
Not because of that fucking song.
I have heard people outside of the Lexington market in full blown withdrawals rap better than Kendrick Lamar. And they're just asking for $1. Do you know what I mean?
Hey, if I lay a little rhyme real quick, can you give me $1?
Well, they're born with the rhythm in them. They can't help it. They have to, they're like, I can't even do it.
You can't.
I need $1, $1, that's what I need. So that is one thing. Okay, no big deal.
I tried to convince you the other day that I was a rapper.
Yeah, and you were terrible at it.
I was good for a couple bars, though.
No. What is a bar? Go ahead.
It's like a verse in a rap.
No, a bar is not a verse.
What is it then? A rhyming?
I'm not even going to get into it.
It's a rhyming.
I'm not even going to get into this with you. So you say your 3 favorite rappers, just for street cred, based on street cred alone. Your 3 favorite rappers are going to be Mac Miller.
No. Well, I do love Mac Miller.
Action Bronson.
He's dead.
Action Bronson.
You're right. Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar.
I can't say it.
No one can. That's the point.
Well,
no, you've got no.
I wouldn't really pick any. Well, Lil Wayne's good, but like that's such a white girl answer.
Did you just say his first syllable with 2 syllables? Little Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
I've got so much more street cred than you. It's not even funny because you asked me who my favorite rapper of all time is. T-Rock from Atlanta.
Okay.
Chief from the Burning Book EP. I like MF Doom. I'm a huge Doom head. I'm
saying things I don't understand.
Bus Driver. I fucking love Bus Driver.
Okay.
So I've got all of these accreditations that you simply lack, if you want to be honest.
Accreditations?
Yeah, for you to say, Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
Guys, we're back here this evening. We are talking about a movie that I forced Lauren to watch last night. And it actually turned out to be
pretty good.
Really good, actually.
Pretty good.
It's a 2024 crime thriller film starring Jude Law.
As an American.
Takes place in 1983 and 1984. It is based on a true story.
Crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to talk about The Order. Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you. The Order. Now we've got Jude Law starring FBI as an FBI agent Terry Husk.
And he is.
Does it get any better than a guy with a name like Terry Husk?
He's got a Ron Swanson mustache.
Uh-huh.
He's very much like
he's got a big
old school 80s.
Big bushy mustache. And what they've done is that they have, this movie has no business being that good because it's one big cliche.
Yeah.
Because what they've done with Jude Law is they've done what they've done in countless other movies. They take a law enforcement officer, normally a detective, but sometimes a special agent.
Correct.
They make them work a lot. And their wife and their kids.
Their family.
They've got no family. And then they drink too much because they're tortured by the job. And then they also, this is something really special. They always give them an affliction.
Oh my God, you're so right.
You know what?
They always have like a knee problem or a fucking something.
So Jude Law in this film has had a heart attack, and then it's implied that it's his blood pressure because anytime he gets upset, his nose starts bleeding.
Yeah.
Like he's interrogating a guy in a jail cell, and by the way, he pushed the guy's on a bench in a jail cell, and instead of beating him up, Jude Law presses his entire body and his face against this guy's face and goes, I'm gonna lean on you so hard you're gonna go through those bars.
And he literally is leaning on him.
His nose is pouring like a sieve.
Oh,
it's pure cinema. But they always assign these detectives like a fucking ailment,
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm Detective Tony Tortellini, and I've got bad GERD, and I'm tortured by this job. All I can think about. It would be really funny. You know what they should do? Someone should make one of these films of like an older guy with a big mustache, and he's tortured. He's got no wife and kids because he's just so dedicated to his job.
Yeah.
He's had heart attacks. He's fucking, doing
He's
horribly. And then you find out that he's a Walmart loss prevention officer.
Oh my God, he's not even a real officer.
Yeah, like you're following him around and he's just trying to stop people from stealing. And he's like smoking cigarettes. They're like, you can't smoke in here. He's wearing a badge around his neck, but it's just like his Walmart name tag.
That's really funny.
Smoking cigarettes, and he's like, hey, I'm Tony Tortellini.
Walmart prevention.
I picked up an extra shift today. No point not to. Got no kids to go home to. My wife is remarried. She's got the kids. And I've been working a pretty big case. We got a couple of yams. That's young African males coming in here and stealing good Mr. Good bars from the candy aisle. And I've been casing them for a while. And there are times, now this is where people don't make the right decisions in law enforcement. Because they're working for somebody. You can catch these little fish or you can let them go and they lead the big fish back to you. Now these kids are stealing Mr. Good bars, not for their own nourishment, but for somebody else. And I've had them dead to rights 3 or 4 times. And I got a feeling their boss is coming in today. And then their boss is just like a 14-year-old yam. You know what I mean? And he comes in and they're like, yo, it's open season on their ass in this Walmart. We can have all the Mr. Good bars we want.
What is the yellow Mr. Good bars with the nuts?
And Tony Tortellini's like,
today's the day.
I got them right where I want them. They think that it's open season on these Mr. Good bars. They don't know I've set up a series of surveillance around these Mr. Good bars. I got this little Asian guy that works with me. He's hiding behind the paper towels with a snapshot lens.
He's waiting.
You know what? When I worked at the Walmart in Hampstead, Maryland, there was an Asian guy. I don't remember his name, but he was the asset protection guy, right? So he was this Asian guy. He looked like a backup dancer in a Psy video, Gangnam Style.
Oh my God.
He was this little Asian man. He was I think he was Korean. He had like the Korean face.
What the fuck does that mean? That's a racial. You need a drink.
Okay, that's a racial. Let me take a little drink.
And you need to explain to people what a racial is.
We play a game on the show. If you're new here to all the Twitch, the one viewer around the world, we play a game here called That's a Racial, where if somebody says something that could be racially misconstrued, you have to drink.
That's right.
So I think this guy's name was Brian, right? And he treated this like he was protecting the fucking Hope diamond. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of shit in that Walmart.
I would be checking people out on a register and then you'd look over and Brian would be crouched like a ninja. And I don't know if like a ninja crouches that way, but he looked like a ninja crouching. You know what I mean? And he would be crouched. He would be crouched down. And you would look over it. I remember like one time, like he was investigating like a somebody stealing something. And I looked over and I'm like, what are you doing? And he was like, shh, shh, shh. Yeah, he was like shushing me. And like the people that I were checking out were like looking at him.
Wow. Maybe he thought he was more like covered.
He thinks that white people, if you don't move quickly, they can't see you. So
I mean, for a lot of times in the Walmart,
it's frozen like stone.
They can't move their neck quick enough.
That's true. So this guy worked there for quite some time. Now, around this other time, a mom started working there in the deli. She was like a 40-year-old mom. She kind of looked like a bit of a slut, if I'm being honest. She looked like any...
A MILF?
She wasn't a MILF for me. She wasn't a mom I'd like to fuck. But I could see that some of the guys there did have erections towards her. So... she started working there, and around that same time, her daughter Liz started working there. Now, I was friends with Liz, right?
Yeah.
So the mom's working in the deli, whatever. One day, the mom gets taken out by Asian Brian by the arm, and the cops are there or whatever, right? So we're like, what the fuck's going on? Well, she had been, she would have someone come in pretending to be like a regular person, but it was her friend or whatever. And then she would not ring out she would ring out the groceries and then zero the sale. Oh! So she was like clearing 2 carts of groceries, whatever. And then Liz was crying and she was like, yeah, my mom just got fired. And I was like, why? And she's like, oh, some bullshit. And it turns out.
Well, she deserved it.
It wasn't bullshit at all. She absolutely deserved to be fired.
She's the reason why there's cameras at the self-checkout too.
Absolutely. So this movie, The Order, is based on a real story, a real thing that happened in the Pacific Northwest.
Pacific.
I don't know what it is about the Pacific Northwest, but it just breeds white nationalists.
Yeah.
They're really into like pine trees and rain. You know what I mean?
They don't want a lot of sun.
Well, because it would burn their heads. They're all
like
skinheads.
To be white too.
Yeah, and
they can't get tan.
And they don't. None of them wear hats for some reason. Like if you were a skinhead, put on a hat.
Yeah, they make Nazi hats.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But one thing that is satisfying about this movie is you get to watch Marc Maron get shot.
True.
That's something that I've always fantasized about. I've always been like, every time
I didn't know that about you.
Marc Maron opens his condescending, fucking smarmy little NPR mouth, I'm like, I wish I could just see something happen to him. And then in this movie, it finally did. And I was over the moon. It's fantastic to watch something.
Is that the guy who plays the second role there?
No. Marc Maron is the radio host.
Oh.
And he's the condescending NPR guy. And we don't say we disagree with him politically. We just don't appreciate the way he talks down to people.
Yeah.
He's very condescending. No one fucking likes him. I don't like Marc Maron. So in this movie, he plays a radio host. And he's ambushed with a machine gun when he gets out of his car.
It's a shame.
Not
for
really.
you, no.
It was a shame for the real guy that he was playing who ended up being shot by somebody,
In the movie.
In the movie. Absolutely.
Who's the guy that plays the other lead? It's Jude Law and who?
We got Jude Law. Now, let's bring it back to the cast. We've got Nicholas Hoult.
I don't know who the fuck that is, but he looks familiar.
And then we've got... And you may recognize her from the scene in this movie where she goes around telling everyone that she was shot, and then it turns out she wasn't shot.
Sure.
Jurnee Smollett, younger sister of Jussie Smollett.
I don't know who either of those people
Oh, of course you know who Jussie Smollett is.
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah, you do. This happened while we were dating, 2019,
What happened?
right before COVID.
What?
Jussie Smollett. Now, first of all, we want to point out that his name is Justin. Okay? He says that his name is Jussie. It's not. He was born Justin. Okay?
Okay.
Just want to point that out.
I'm trying to scope out a pic because I'm not picturing it.
Well, you don't need to pick because I don't think, have you ever watched like Empire? Because if you don't, you've never seen him.
I watched a lot of HBO when I was younger, and although I did not watch the show, it always came on like as a commercial. So I feel like I probably would recognize him.
Oh, you know what? I know where you know him from.
Please.
He directed B-Boy Blues, the movie based on the 1994 black gay novel by James Earl Hardy. Came out in November 2021. Is that where you know Jussie Smollett from?
I appreciate that. This is the guy.
This is the guy. And it runs in the family. So Jussie Smollett famously told people that he had been attacked outside of an apartment building in Chicago. And this is how, and I don't want to sound like I didn't believe him from the beginning, but I didn't.
It was sus.
Because it was Sussy Jussie. That's what we're going to call him. Sussy Jussie.
Sussy Jussie.
What a loser this guy is. It was suspect from the start. I've heard he's got a very small penis. That's what we can't believe it. He's black. He pulled his pants down and we said, that's a white penis dipped in ink.
Dipped in ink.
That's a white penis dipped in ink. You can't convince me otherwise.
Can you say sussy like Donald Trump?
Sussy. That's what we're going to call him. He's very sussy. We are Sussy Jussie. So this is the thing. He says, and now we're going to assume people don't know, so let me take you through this.
Yeah.
He was on the phone with his manager. This is how it played out in the
media.
Now, first of all, you know it's suspect because this was his excuse for being out at 2 a.m.
What was it?
2 a.m., streets of Chicago, January 29th, which means
cold.
It's maybe 20 to 30 degrees below zero wind
Shrink
chill.
your dick cold.
It's shrink your dick cold outside. This guy says he was at Subway getting a
At
sandwich.
2 a.m.?
Now,
In
look,
Chicago, they are open that late?
you're talking to a guy who is going through a Subway renaissance right now.
It's been getting better.
I went through forever with not eating Subway. When I was in high school, Subway was my jam. They went incredibly downhill. Now, this is 2019 when Subway was owned by Purina and it was dog food. Okay. This was fucking disgusting. So this is Subway at its worst. He's out at 2 a.m. getting a Subway sandwich. Okay. And I'm just going to assume this.
What?
Okay. Is that he does not order a good sandwich at Subway. I don't know his order, but it's probably that seafood delight shit or whatever the fuck that looks like the inside of a California roll.
Oh, ew.
Yeah, Sussy Jussie.
I don't trust
seafood surprise.
I don't trust anybody.
He doesn't know what's in it.
If you order tuna at a fucking sub shop, what's wrong with you?
Now, Italian tuna can be good. I like Italian tuna.
When have you ever ordered Italian tuna from a sub shop, though?
I make it myself.
Right.
So he's getting a sandwich. I'm going to assume something like adjacent.
Seafood-esque.
It certainly wasn't meatball. It wasn't the Italian BMT. It wasn't the sweet onion chicken teriyaki. And it certainly wasn't the Beast. The Beast is this new sandwich they've come out with, which is like every cold meat they have.
What?
Yeah. So I'm in the middle of the Subway renaissance. This man was not out at 2 a.m. to get Subway. This man was out staging a hoax. Okay, that's what happened here.
Oh,
He was out staging a hoax,
a hoax.
whatever. So he's on the phone with his manager. He acts as if he's been attacked, right? He says he's attacked by two white people in MAGA hats, and they said, "This is MAGA country, N-word."
Oh,
Right?
no.
Then it turns out they put a rope around his neck. They poured bleach on him.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God is right, because he paid these people to do this to him. And by the way, they weren't even white. They were Nigerian brothers.
What?
Yes. They were Nigerian brothers.
Were there witnesses?
No, they had to identify. So this is how they figured it out, okay?
Okay.
Is that there were cameras. The
Right.
cameras were pointed the wrong way. They see people speed walking away from it.
Right.
And they go, something's not right here.
Sure.
Something is not correct here. Why are these people wearing sandals? Why are these people wearing sandals? It's 30-degree weather. These people can't run away. They're wearing sandals. Nigerians.
No.
And that's how they identified them. They pulled up a list of Nigerian people from Chicago. There were thousands. So
Is there a large Nigerian population in Chicago?
Unfortunately. And so they took them.
Racial.
Oh, let me take a drink. So they go door by door. They got these cops working overtime, which they later sued him for. They added up the amount of overtime.
You're just
That's
bullshitting.
so real.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, they added up each individual officer's overtime and they sued him for like hundreds of thousands of dollars to be like, hey, you faked this. We expended resources.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with the cops.
So they saw these men running away in sandals
Sure.
and they were like, what's going on here? Yeah. So then they go to the brothers and the brothers fold like a deck of cards.
They said we did it.
Oh,
And we were paid.
they go, what happened here? And they go, he paid us $3,500.
That's a lot of money. I would do that.
You would
I would
commit a hate crime on someone for $3,500 and split it down the middle?
Oh, they didn't even, it was not $3,500 each?
No, he was on Empire. He's not,
Oh, well, he also did that gay shit. You told me.
that was after. It was 2001 or 2021.
what?
Yeah.
So he's still out here doing shit
Not successfully.
because it's gay.
$3,500 to a guy who's like starring in Empire. $3,500 is like rent.
Wow.
Yeah. So he got in all this trouble. The Nigerians were like, we were paid to do this. That's not a good Nigerian.
That's not good.
Brother, we were paid to attack this man. Brother,
No.
he provided the bleach for us to pour on him.
Well, that would be at least something. Imagine if they had to buy the bleach out of the $3,500.
I'm Detective Tony Tortellini. I'm here investigating alleged hate crime. So tell me how much you were paid to permit this attack on Jussy Smollett. We were paid $3,500, but technically we had to buy the rope ourselves. So it came out to be roughly $3,498 because the rope was $2. Yep. That's how it played out. And then they got his ass.
Like I said, they probably had to pay for the bleach.
It's very selfish of you to take long hits during the show when I'm talking, because then when I'm done talking, you're just sitting there going...
I like to smoke weed. This is the weed cap. That's what this is about.
It's selfish of you to do it during the show.
Well, like you said before, I'm not a co-host. I'm a talking head. What do you want from me? See,
no one knows that because we tried to do an episode last night. We weren't feeling it. You said that you were my co-host, and I said, no. I'm the host of the show.
Right.
You are a talking head.
Right. Nice.
And you were
still don't know what that means.
Horribly offended. You're being a talking head right now, except for when I need you to be a talking head. At the end of when I do something, when I really need a talking head, that's when you decide not to talk.
Well, sometimes I need to take a drink. I need to take a hit. I need to take a breath. And you got to respect that. Go ahead. Do your damn thing, boy. That was a really big hit.
Yeah, see, it's not nice, is it?
I didn't care at all. Guys, did you care? Oh, no? Okay, great.
So Jussy Smollett was charged with, doing that because there was I believe there was body cam footage where they showed up like hours later to his apartment, because this is the thing. The manager didn't know it was fake. The manager
called the cops
thinking it was real. And then he was pissed because all he wanted was the footage to post on social media to further his career.
Oh.
Yeah. So here's what happened. So the first thing he did was he did this weird thing where he ground up Tylenol and sent a letter to the studio saying, Jussy Smollett, you will die.
With ground up Tylenol?
With white powder. They thought it was like anthrax or something. So you just picture Jussy Smollett like in his apartment grinding Tylenol. And being
with like a cheese grater or something.
So he was going to cash in on the tension in our country. And
it's fucked up.
And then all these like politicians came out and supported him, like, and
then they look like idiots.
And then they had to walk it back. They had to moonwalk those opinions right fucking back.
They said, whoopsie.
So the order, Jude Law is investigating, let's call them neo-nationalists, whatever you want to call them. And he's basically worn out from this job, but he makes it an obsession to, and you gotta love a detective movie where that's all the guy does. Like, like these detective movies, like where so not only do they spend all day investigating, then they go to a bar and just sit there and smoke cigarettes and look straight ahead while they're thinking about the people they're trying to catch.
Yeah.
And then they go home and inevitably their apartment is like an empty apartment.
Yep.
There's a mattress, and beside the mattress is a bunch of manila folders with like case files in it.
Yeah.
As if going home at the end of the day and like pouring over the same stuff you've had access to the entire time is you're going to just be like, oh, Eureka. We've got him.
Well, I think
he paid these Nigerians.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
They look for clues that were missed.
I think I would be such a good detective.
You should have done it.
I know. Do you remember in like 2021, there was a period of time where I was like, I'm going to stop smoking weed and I'm going to go be a cop.
Yep.
I'm going to put in 2 years on the street and I'm going to be a detective. And we were heavily watching The Wire at the time. And I was like, I could do this. I could absolutely do this. And then you said you didn't want to date a cop because
I wouldn't.
Yeah, well, I think you would.
No.
I think if he was putting down this kind of cunnilingus, I think you would probably look past my profession. You know what I mean? I think you would.
No.
I think you would.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you would. Yeah,
you might die.
Yeah. I might die at work now.
No.
I'm under cars all goddamn day. You think a lift couldn't fail and I get crushed to death? It's
less likely.
I don't think it is. I think it's more likely.
I don't think so.
Because this is the thing. Cops aren't in danger every day. Like in dangerous situations, they might be in dangerous situations once every couple weeks. I'm under cars on lifts every day.
So is everybody else.
Constant, and people die all the time getting crushed by lifts.
I haven't heard.
Oh, because you're not on the forums and the message boards. You're not subscribed to the magazine.
No, because it's scary.
Right. Well, I'm in harm's way, literally.
Well, stop.
No, I can't. It's my job. You want me to stop providing? Look around.
Look around.
Do you see those 2 balconies? You think they just pay for themselves? Daddy's got to get under a couple of cars.
Well, be careful.
I'm doing what I can, but I could be crushed at any time.
Don't say that.
So basically, at the end, we've got a Ruby Ridge situation where they chase these Nazis into a house, and this is really what happened. They tried to go into the house, but because it's like isolated and the guy has a vantage point and he's shooting at them, they're like, we don't know what to do. And this is what in real life and in the movie, this has changed since. But back then, if they got a guy in a house for a while and they were like, he's not coming out, they go, we're going to burn him alive.
Light it up.
They did it at Waco. They did it in this movie and in real life. They did this, I believe, Ruby Ridge.
Sure.
They get a guy hunkered down and they go, and they, by the way, I'm not sympathizing with these people because they're all horrible people.
Yeah.
But they forced them to hunker down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they really didn't give them any choice.
Back them into a corner and then they're like, you know what? There's only one way out of this. Somebody get a book of matches.
Well, it's like they already know that they've done a bunch of shit that's wrong too. So I guess it's like, why bring him out alive?
Yeah. Oh,
you fucked with our overtime this much.
I'm not disputing. If I could make one change to real life and in this movie, is if we could just like one of those claw machines at an arcade, if we could just come down over here and pluck Marc Maron and pick him up and put him in the burning house, that would be something.
Well,
that
he was
would be,
already dead.
Yeah, but I mean, you
want his body to burn.
It wouldn't hurt.
It might prevent hauntings.
Marc Maron has that kind of look about him where you have to kill him exotically. Like a wooden steak, something with garlic. He's got to be
quite old.
He's got to be burnt. It might involve like a trebuchet. You know what I mean?
What that is.
A trebuchet is like a catapult, but it's somehow different.
Okay.
And I think it just because when you say catapult, sounds okay.
Yeah.
You say trebuchet.
Sounds classy.
Sounds really, really nice when you say trebuchet, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Trebuchet. And I believe trebuchet is a French catapult, which just means that it's meant for cheese.
Oh.
When you would, because these French people, they have excess amounts of cheese.
They have to throw it to one another.
They would go, this cheese is turning.
Oh, and they just toss it.
And cheese is already old.
Yeah, you're right.
So they've got these stacks and stacks of cheese like wrapped in burlap.
Sure.
Because they wrap cheese and they put them in caves and age them and stuff.
Yeah.
And then eventually somebody's like, we've got to get rid of this cheese. And then they're like, well, we have enemies.
Fire. Oh, they're using them against people?
Yeah, they're going like, well, what could we build to weaponize this cheese? And then some French inventor smoking a long, skinny cigarette is like, I have an idea. I've called it a trebuchet.
What is it?
And they're like, well, what is that? He's like, it's a mechanism for firing the cheese at our enemies. And then I don't know how like the government's set up in France, but I assume like a guy sitting in a chair was like, yes, let's make it happen. You know what I mean? Let's fire this cheese at these enemies.
Dude, imagine just like standing there trying to go to war and you just get pelted with like some blue cheese and it just like explodes all over you. It's kind of fucked.
Oh my God, they're loading up something. Oh my God, let's hope it's not like, decomposing body parts or napalm. What is it? It's a soft debris.
That shit would smell so bad.
We fire debris into their eyes. All of a sudden they can't see. Once they can't see, then we load up the sharp cheddar. And we start firing the cheddar. The cheddar pelts their bodies, covers them in bruises. And then we start with the Langenberger cheese, which will infect the open wounds from the sharp cheddar. All of a sudden, they're not doing so hot, and they 2 to 3 weeks, they succumb to sepsis. That's what they do. This French warfare.
Sometimes I throw shit off our balcony for the wilderness. Like a catapult.
That's not a catapult. It's you throwing something with your arm.
Well, I get catapult with my arm.
That's not what a catapult is. A catapult is a counterweight system. So you have something weighed down, right? You have it tied. So a catapult is like a...
Yeah,
like
I understand what a catapult is.
You don't, clearly, because you think you're doing it with your arm. A catapult is like a base, and it's got like a spoon on it.
Right, and you have something holding it back.
You pull the spoon back, you tie it off, you put the stuff in, and then when you want to release the pressure...
Right.
It's like edging. Then you fucking release the pressure and it goes flying.
They do a pumpkin catapult somewhere around here.
Yeah, where you got all sorts of hillbilly shit going on around here. But a trebuchet is just
fancy.
Really, 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 really fancy, fucking really, really, really nice catapult system, you know?
Yeah, sure.
So consider that. You know, the next time that you think the French haven't given us anything other than like...
the French fries.
I don't know, black and white striped shirts. In my mind, every French person is a mime, but also at the same time, every French person isn't a mime because they talk.
I picture them all with mustaches.
They've all got mustaches.
Even the women.
Wearing a horizontal black and white striped shirt, but then also like a scarf or a...
that is a classic mime. Like
yeah,
a little...
Your run-of-the-mill classic mime.
What is it called? An escargot?
That's a snail. Escargot is a snail. We're speaking about an ascot.
Ascot, yeah.
Which sounds disgusting. An ascot?
Yeah.
It sounds like something you get diagnosed with at the free clinic.
I got ascot today.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Hey, I know we hooked up last month.
You think it's an STD?
I know we hooked up last month. This is not a call I wanted to make. I went down to the free clinic and... I'm just going to come right out. There's no easy way to say this. I was diagnosed with an ascot, which means you might want to get tested for an ascot yourself. If you yourself have received any sort of ascot symptoms, if you're like, you know, finding yourself wanting to wear horizontally striped shirts,
growing a mustache,
if you're suddenly solving mysteries with a dog, like
what? Scooby-Doo?
You might want to seek medical attention.
Scooby-Doo.
If you're hanging out in the back of a van with a dog
eating
and
a lot of sandwiches,
a bunch of people who don't look like they should hang out together, and like there's an old guy at a factory who's trying to cash in on insurance money
with a monster,
and you find yourself wanting to investigate him, you might got ascot. Instead of you might be a redneck,
you might got ascot.
You might got ascot. If you find yourself wanting to solve mysteries at a haunted amusement park, you might got ascot.
Is he dead?
If you find yourself hanging out with a lady in orange who can't find her glasses, you might got ascot.
Is Larry the Cable Guy dead?
That's not Larry the Cable Guy. That's Jeff Foxworthy.
Is he dead?
No, unfortunately, none of them are dead. They're all still alive. Ron White is somehow alive.
Oh, yeah, you might be a redneck. I forgot.
You might have ascot. An ascot sounds like something that you sleep in when you're gay.
I think they might.
A little ascot, you know?
Oh, like an ascot.
You go to a hostel and you rent an ascot.
Sounds cozy.
Oh, I'm not disputing it. Sounds like you sleep snug as a bug in a rug in that ascot. You know what I mean?
But is it also an STD?
It is also something that you're diagnosed with, like, you know, in San Francisco.
Yeah.
You know, like you come
Probably
home.
Chicago too.
You come home from like a business trip and all of a sudden you're wanting to solve mysteries and you're like, how do I tell my wife? And you're like, I got it from a toilet seat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Ascot sounds like the type of STD you get in the ass.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It affects your bungle.
Your bungle?
Your little bungalow.
Your little bungalow?
Yeah. Your little downstairs bungalow.
Oh, fuck. Your bungalow is so nice.
Why are you Australian?
Oh, that's a nice
That's a nice bungalow.
The thing they don't tell you about bungalows is how quickly they make you want to unload. So that's a bungalow. So The Order, we can't recommend you watch it enough. I mean, it's
pretty good. It's pretty good.
Pretty good movie. You don't expect it to be that good, but if we're being honest, so much of the movie is carried by Jude Law's mustache.
Oh my God. He has such a good American accent.
Is he not American?
Jude Law?
Yeah.
He's British.
You're right. His name is Jude, which is like historically. Oh, we've got a call here coming in on the Weed Cap. Let's see what's going on here. Hello,
Phone call?
you're on the Weed Cap.
Nope.
Hello. Something is not right. You're on the Weed Cap. Hey. What is going on? Nope. I don't know what's going on. Let's try to call him back here. I don't understand what could be happening. Let's see what's going on. Why is this not working? Hello?
The caller?
Hello? I don't understand what's going on here. This is not something great.
It's just a little technical difficulty.
Just a little technical difficulty here. Let's see. Let's do it this way. Hello, you're on the Weed Cap.
Hello, hey.
Hey, who's this?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now we can, yes.
Good. This is Dave Poupon. Dave Poupon, how are you?
We're doing well. Are you tuning in here this evening, Dave Poupon?
Yeah. I wanted to call in. I'm gonna be frank with you. There are some things I don't like about this little program.
Oh.
Okay. Well, list them off there, Dave.
Look, here's the deal. I like a lot of what you do on this show. The racism, I love it. I love it. When you do the little ching chong walla walla bing bong accent, I go absolutely out of my mind. Me and my kids sit around. We watch it all the time. We watch your little auditory program, and I say, wow, this guy can do an accent. You know, I mean, you really got your finger on the pulse of these minority groups across the world, and I think that's beautiful. One thing I
Dave,
don't like, why you got to talk about movies?
Dave, if I could just say one thing first of all before we get into that, I just want to give you a hearty thank you.
Oh, wow. Isn't that special? I got to tell the kids. They're going to love this. I'll play it back for them.
Yes.
This is absolutely spectacular. Yeah, no, it's just, you talk about movies. I mean, who likes a movie? Have you ever sat down with a good book, Caleb?
No.
Yeah, actually, I've sat down with 3 good books in my life. I'm happy to riddle them off to you if you'd like.
Okay, rattle them off and tell me one of them's Mein Kampf.
No, not Mein Kampf. I've like 3 movies or 3 books in my life. The Norm Macdonald memoir is obviously probably my favorite book of all time.
Oh, wow, a strong white man.
Yes, I'm a huge fan of all of David Sedaris's work, which might be surprising to you, as he's a little NPR kind of guy. But I love David Sedaris's essays.
Okay, all right, an essay man.
Yep, and there's a couple passages from Huckleberry Finn that I just can't get enough of.
Oh yeah, there's some good ones in there. I would take other people's turn when we would do popcorn reading in elementary school just so I could say the good lines.
Oh yeah, you know which ones I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I gotta say it's something special.
So yeah, we do like movies. I mean, would it be preferable to you to do some sort of maybe a book episode sometime?
Yeah, I think that would be nice. I think that would be really special because, frankly, I don't have a TV. So the movie thing doesn't resonate with me. Now, when you guys are hemming and hawing about the coitus corner and you're talking about your neighbors, I had a neighbor once, so I can relate to that. But I've never seen a movie in my whole life.
Okay, fair enough. Now, let me ask you this. Poupon, what nationality could that be?
Poupon, I am white American. But I do have a small amount of French lineage. Technically, my last name's pronounced Poupon, but working in the toilet industry, you could see why that's a problem.
If anything, I don't see why. I think that would be a massive selling point if you were some sort of salesman. What do you do in the toilet industry?
So here's the problem, Caleb. When you think toilet, you think poop in, not poop on. If you walk into a bathroom and there's poop on, you're pissed.
Yeah, you're right. You should really get into like the glass coffee table industry. I hear you would be really successful in Germany.
Oh, you devil. You devil. Oh, Caleb, if this were a book podcast, I swear you'd get one of those Webby Awards.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe I'll think about it. I do enjoy reading every once in a while. I'm thinking about getting into smut novels there, Davey.
Okay. Frankly, Caleb, I've thought about that myself.
Have you? What kind of ideas do you have?
No, I have this idea where it's basically, and you might this might resonate with you. It's two podcasters who do a book podcast, and then they hooked up with a Midwestern fan.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely sounds hot, if I can be honest with you. It sounds very hot. Now,
Yeah.
let me ask you this. Have you considered a book adaptation of the viral video Two Girls, One Cup?
Oh, now you're speaking my language, because I have seen that video. I actually watched it on Laserdisc back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, I did hear the commentary tracks on that anniversary release were really nice. I haven't gotten to them, but
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice. Yeah, I got the 10-year anniversary, and then they came out with the 20-year anniversary. I can't believe it's been that long.
yeah, I heard that Dave Matthews, tour bus driver, did a commentary on that as an expert.
Yep, because they did that dump the poop off the bridge.
Yes, yeah. And have you considered maybe an erotic telling of that story as well from the bus driver's perspective? Because we all know that was a kink thing that he did.
What would we call such a novel?
Shiza.
Oh, that's good. That's good. From below the bunghole.
Yes, absolutely. So tell me, Davey, where are you from? You mentioned the Midwest.
Yeah, so I'm from Wisconsin.
Yeah, okay, you're from Wisconsin.
Yep.
Which
Just
part?
like the general region of Wisconsin.
Oh,
Cheese there.
you're like a lot of cheese. No wonder that
Yeah.
I'm sure the toilet industry is bustling.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, because we got your lactose intolerance, which they're never clogging the toilet, but they're going a lot. So they need something that can withstand repetition. And then you also got, you know, your people who are not lactose intolerant, but sometimes dairy backs them up. So they need what's called a wide hole to take the load.
That's the industry term, is a wide hole.
Yeah, a wide hole. And the other is a durable hole. Sometimes we call it a tough hole.
Tell me about the general maintenance on toilets.
Well, so after you use it, Caleb, and I assume you own a toilet.
Yeah, two actually.
Oh, okay, Daddy Warbucks. All right. So you know, if you've got two toilets, you want to make sure that you're cleaning both of them. Now, when I say cleaning, the first thing you need to do is after you use the toilet, I always recommend flushing.
Okay.
That's going to be big for toilet maintenance. Some people out here in the Midwest, they don't flush, and then they're like, "Oh, my toilet doesn't work. I'm sitting on a big pile of dookie," you know. So it's like, yeah, you would be, you know.
Yeah, I mean that's really adding up to me. You know, I didn't major in math or anything, but that's making a lot of sense. Now, is there any sort of, when I say maintenance, not so much like in the use, are there gaskets I should be oiling? Are there things, because I'm not a handyman. You sound like a guy who really knows his way around a house.
Yeah, so I would say more than likely there are those things. Yes.
Okay. And let me ask you this, because, you know, the toilet, it hasn't changed much in a long time, right? And you hear a lot about the bowl. The bowl is the star of the show, but it's my understanding there's a lot going on in that tank.
Right, and that's the thing on the back of the toilet.
Yeah,
Right.
for all the listeners at home, yes, absolutely. Now,
Okay,
what exactly, because this has always confused me, what is going on in the back of the tank?
So usually the tank is rectangular. Have you noticed this?
Come to think of it, yes.
Yeah, okay, so the rectangle, so anything that can happen in a rectangle is going on in the tank. Like the bowl is more of an ellipsis, which is like a squish circle. And when you have a bowl, things go in a circle. That's not happening in a square tank.
That makes
You're
now that's something I hadn't considered. Now, do you go to a lot of toilet conventions?
we usually call them bathrooms, but yeah.
That makes sense. Now, have you ever seen a toilet? It's my understanding that in a different hemisphere, the water will go a different way, which doesn't make sense because isn't the Earth rotating in the same direction all the time? Can you maybe speak to that a little bit?
Yeah, so Caleb, I'd love to give you an honest answer on that one, but I have a strict policy against talking to anyone below the below the hemisphere. So, unfortunately, there's little I can say.
Well, that makes sense. You listen to this podcast. A man's got to have code, you know.
Right.
Lauren,
It's a strict moral code.
do you have any questions for the toilet? The toilet guy
the toilet
from
man?
Wisconsin?
No.
Dave Poupon.
Dave
Dave's Toilets.
Dave Poupon from Dave's Toilets.
No, I think he's pretty much covered everything that I would ask about a toilet. And
How did you get into the industry there, Davey?
The last name.
Poupon, he was born into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people said poop on, and I found myself clarifying so often that it was actually poop in, that, I kind of, it just one thing leads to another, bada bing, bada boom. Next
He's
thing
like-
you know, you're selling toilets out of the back of a used Volvo.
Wow.
You come from a toilet family. What'd your papa do there, Davey?
Well, he would use the toilet from time to time, so yeah, I guess you could say that. But he actually sold hubcaps he found on the side of the road. He's a hubcap guy.
That's an honest living.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Now, was he toilet adjacent? Was he doing something with these, or now I'm assuming he's retired? Is he still with us?
He is still with us, yes. And yeah, he
God
does
bless.
still collect hubcaps. He collects hubcaps off the side of the road. I don't really know that they had much to do with toilets, but one time he did prop a Porsche hubcap he found up on the back of the toilet, so that was something special for our family.
Oh.
That sounds great. Now, let me ask you this: what are you reading on a toilet?
Oh, well, now you're talking my language. Now you're talking my language. I just have a copy of 1984 that I've been leafing through for about a decade, so, dystopian future. It seems realer every day.
Yeah, you're not kidding. We got the Army patrolling the streets of our nation's capital.
Sick.
Now,
Yep.
I'll ask you. We have to wrap up here shortly, Davey. I don't know what
Oh,
time.
yeah, Big Brother's coming on.
That's
Exactly.
right.
Yes, absolutely. You get this. Now, what is the premier toilet? Because you hear a lot about the American standard that you see, in public restrooms. Frankly, they look like you could flush a gazelle down them. They've got a lot of flushing power. Is there some sort of bespoke, maybe craft toilet maker that I should be looking into?
So, yeah, there's the American Standard X. Is nice. That actually comes with a padded and heated seat. So if you struggle with any kind of if you struggle with what we call a lumpy butt, then that's gonna be good for that. It helps with lumpy butt. Now if you suffer from, let's say you have a above average crack, if wiping's a challenge,
Yes.
they have the American Standard S. And the S stands for swiping. So it swipes down the crack, and it ensures an even and consistent clean.
Okay.
Now, I am anti-bidet. I will say that.
Oh,
Because that water takes away from the toilet water.
that makes a lot of sense. I'm tracking
Right.
what you're putting down here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. I think I had heard about the American Standard X. Is that the Edward Norton signature model?
That is the Edward Norton signature model. It's good for both pooping and curb stomping. I would say the fair race, but anyway.
Yeah. It's advertised that after a prison shower, it's comfortable to sit on. I do know that.
Right. Caleb, you got to get into books. Hey guys, this has been fun. I have actually got to drop a poop on myself, so I'm going to have to let you go. But enjoy the rest of the show.
Davey, thank you so much for calling in, buddy. We appreciate it. And if you ever listening again and you want to, as we say, hashtag talk toilet, give us a call back. Godspeed, sir.
Talk toilet. Put that on your ass. Have a good one.
All right. Bye-bye.
Put that on your ass.
Dave Poupon, everybody.
Wow, what a character.
The famous toilet salesman
From Wisconsin.
Big fan of the show. We love him to death. Thank you for calling in, Davey. And you know what? It's just about time to wrap up, guys.
As Davey said, we've got Big Brother to watch.
We've got Big Brother to watch. I want Keanu to go back to whatever fucking cave he came from. I've been your host, Caleb. With me, as always, my co-host and talking head,
Thank you.
Lauren.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Bye.
Say goodbye to the folks at home.
Bye.
Oh, we got a chat. Don't talk about Keanu like that. No. We will talk about Keanu like that.
We
and I'll
want
tell you why.
Keanu gone.
Keanu, okay, looks like a Disney character from some sort of Polynesian movie, and I won't even eat Polynesian sauce at Chick-fil-A. That's how much I can't stand these people. So we've got
not the best sauce at Chick-fil-A.
It's not even top 5 sauce.
I think they only have 5 sauce options.
And it's number 5. Don't make me get Davey Poop back on to tell you about what Polynesian sauce will do to a quality toilet.
I can only imagine.
Oh, it's like a crime scene. You don't want to see it. Because the Chick-fil-A sauce, everybody thinks that Chick-fil-A sauce is the number 1 sauce. You're wrong.
I like the avocado ranch, but that's a salad dressing. What?
We have someone in the chat says my bowels handle it fine. Well, you come from a family of hearty bowel having people. That's not, we're speaking to the general public here. We're not speaking to someone who,
if you've got specialized guts, like that's not our fault.
If you were raised on when Arby's had the buffalo shaker boneless wings and you indulged in them frequently, Polynesian sauce not going to do nothing to you. If you're the general public who, can barely handle a piece of white toast, Polynesian sauce is going to wreck you.
Tear you up.
Guys, we've got to wrap up here. Thank you, everybody, for joining. We got a bunch of followers there at the end, or a bunch of viewers. But we thank you very much. We want to thank everybody who's participated. We're going to start doing these live streams again because they're fun, and Twitch is way better than YouTube for doing this. We are Twitch people now.
And we're also on Instagram.
We're also on Instagram at WC Radio 420.69. And we thank you. We love you. We hope you have a good night. And we'll see you again here shortly. Probably not tomorrow because Big Brother's on, but one day here soon, within the next week, we're going to be live again. Thank you all. We love you. Good night. Kisses.
Trickling tech deck, wet fingers, sex with singers, totally jet set the zinger.
Pesky clinger next to linger in lingerie made by Ann Taylor. Handstand a standard Camaro with Santana.
Banana peel slipping, I feel women in menopause.
Handle these chickens, I'm Glock clicking with cheddar ball.
Trampoline dick and I'm real sick and I'm better off.
Kennedy tripping, I wanna become a senator.
Off stance in transit, titties out, booties up.
Trying to find a way to send Keanu home tonight.
Who the fuck been moving up on Julia with Rufio? And I will take it to all of you with bayonets and Uzi guns. What?
Something was touching me, hope it's someone that wanna suck me under the fucking sea. What?
Sucking it fucking D. Do you wanna do it? She said, bumblebee.
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 Rolling like a tumbleweed.
Tummy bee.
Tumbling.
I think that I'm hungry.
Grilled cheese.
Honey bee.
Tell your mama what it be.
I just wanna take this time to say what's up to Scummy T.
Suffering.
Succotash.
Kick you in a fucking ass.
Buffering.
Suck a dick. Terrible connection.
Dial up.
Pile on.
Entering the fire zone.
Call me on a xylophone.
Put a brand new style on.
Pimp it out. Thanks for listening. We love you. Gonna go watch Big Brother. Shouts out to Dave Poupon.
2 minutes.
Davey boy.
Oakley.